It's sometimes a challenge to get some of these progressive bills off the assembly floor, especially with a lot of lobbying by oil companies and other special interests. So I talked to the speaker, and he said, I'll support that, and I'd like to be a joint author on your bill.
My daughter, who is 15 years old now, said to me, after I told her I was doing the bill and what the bill says, well, why are you doing that, Dad? That's not going to solve the problem. At the time, we were talking about mandatory reporting. She says, that's not going to solve the problem. And it really dawned on me, and I came back to work, and I met with Fran Pavley, and I said, we need to go for the whole enchilada here. We can't settle for mandatory reporting. We need to do the whole thing, and we need to do it right. Not only to mandate reporting of emissions, but if we can mandate a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, that would be great.
After getting a message from the administration that the governor's not going to sign the bill unless you do A, B, and C, well, we're not changing it. And so the speaker came and he said, well, it's probably not going to be signed. And I said, well, let's see. And I would say 2 or 3 hours later, and the speaker comes running into the room where we're all huddled and meeting and said, he's going to sign the bill, send it down. And of course, the opposition just goes, oh no, because they were hoping to put enough pressure on the governor. And the funny thing about it, this is typical of this governor, because he's very good with the media. Speaker just announces to us he's going to sign the bill. You can turn on CNN and it's announced there, and the press release is already issued. And the governor, is the climate action hero once again.
So what we have now is a target that is both aggressive but realistic. It would basically take California's climate change pollution levels back to the levels that they were in 1990 by the year 2020.
California still had to deal with importing huge amounts of energy to drive its economy. With looser federal air standards just across California's borders, Senate President Don Peralta knew the only way to affect dirty power generated outside the state was by refusing to buy it. Senate Bill 1368 did just that.
We import a lot of our energy, and it's been coming in from other states that coal fire or use coal as the main ingredient to producing electricity. It is the biggest stationary polluter that there is. So we simply said, wean yourself off of it. You should not be doing this.
Senator Peralta's bill goes further and says you cannot import into California dirty energy.